is exposure to substances. How does exposing children to substances, because parents are not always there with them. You mentioned parents should give listening ear, parents should pay attention to them, parents should have open conversations with their children, and all very good. But what about instances where these young people are left to themselves alone, probably in the boarding house or in a distant country where mommy and dad is not there, and they are relating with friends, with peers that are engaged with substance use? So how does this early exposure to substances impact their brain development and behavior in general?
Okay, substance use is not something that can be totally eradicated. Okay. It's happening. Yeah. It has been for almost forever. Mm-hmm. But there are ways it can be managed, and that is the essence of involving professionals in the field that can help to salvage the situation. Yeah. Now, how does it affect adolescents, teens, children generally? Number one is that it impairs their their brain development. Okay. An individual, a child, an adolescent, a teen that is exposed to substance use, you will see that individual misbehaving. And when I say misbehaving, it has to do with the way the person will start feeling, the way the person will start relating with others, the way the individual will start exhibiting some kind of maladaptive behavior will be a thing of concern. So it impairs their development in terms of the brain. It also brings about the impulse control. You see them display all forms of aggressive behavior, or even over little provocations. They will not be able to manage their emotions, especially in schools. You see them, things that does not even warrant them, like hitting another person or bullying another individual. They'll lack that impulse control as a result of exposure to substance abuse. And also this, at the same time, decision making, it tampers with their decision making. Sometimes when they want to take certain decisions as a result of the substance use, they go off. Sometimes when they take these things, sometimes they feel, I get high in the process. But certain decisions that were not meant to be taken at that moment will be taken as a result of the effects of the use,
which can hamper their future.
Exactly.
Yeah, very true. Wow, thank you so much. Now, can we talk to parents? What are the strategies that parents can use to talk openly with their teens about substance risk?
Okay, so parents can assist, in talking to their teens about the use of substance use. Number one, like I mentioned before, be open to learning. Be open to conversing with your kids, with your children. Let them understand that, this is a stage, this is something that is happening, and I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to listen to you. Be an active listener. You are not judging them. Even if you found them, taking, some of these things that they are not meant to take in terms of misuse of, some of these substances. There's a way you can relate with them, and they will come to the understanding that, this is what mommy is saying, or this is what daddy is saying.
But is it possible that parents will not judge? Sorry for cutting you. Is it possible? Because imagine a mom that she just bumped into her teen's room and found her taking this Colorado or something loud. Is it possible? The first line of action. What happens at that instance?
I understand. It's not always easy, but you just have to, because you want to help that child. You just have to be calm. It's not easy, like I said, but at that moment you want to help this child. So you just have to be intentional about you supporting this child by not being judgmental, because the moment you start judging that child, honestly that child will lock up. And they will start gaining or having attention from their peers. Their peers will not influence them. They will not start. They will influence them negatively. So it will be appropriate for a parent to really understand that child, have an open conversation with them by not judging them, listen more and help them, support them. You can even encourage them to see a counselor. In one way or the other, you will discover that child will be able to come out of his or her shell.
Awesome. What about schools and communities, like our institutions? How can they help prevent drug and alcohol abuse among teens?
Like we are doing right now. The role of the school, in helping to, reduce the rate or the risk of going into substance use is number one. You can come up with creating awareness, sensitize the students, the children. You can speak to them maybe during assemblies, rallies, and the likes. Let them understand the risk the effects, the aftermath of taking or exposing themselves into, you know, the substance use. So you can as well encourage them to have peer mentoring, like speak to somebody that can be trusted, because there are lots of peer pressure, but there are the aspect of positive peer pressure can also help that child to be able to relate, you know, with his or her peers.